I still hear her whisper the way a knife sounds when it leaves its sheath. "Your husband. Is he home right now?" I glanced at him from the kitchen doorway. He was lounging in the living room, beer in hand, TV humming low. "Yes," I said. Her voice dropped. "That can't be true, because I'm watching him with another woman. They just boarded my flight to Paris." And just as the words slid into me like glass, I heard the front door creak open behind me. I met him when I was 19. He carried confidence like a tailored suit. He told me I made him feel alive, and I believed it. Belief is a dangerous thing. It builds castles on sand. I built my life around him. A house, a marriage, dreams of children. Every corner of my life carried his fingerprints. He used to look at me like I was the only thing in the room. Over time, his gaze began to wander, first to his phone, then to shadows I couldn't yet name. The cracks showed slowly. Business trips stretching longer than the itinerary. A faint perfume I didn't own clinging to his shirts. Late-night showers. Too many locked screens. Too many turned-away glances. I didn't ask questions. Questions reveal weakness. Instead, I collected. Receipts stuffed into suit pockets. A lipstick stain the color of betrayal. A hotel charge in Paris, though he claimed to be in Chicago. I let him dig his own grave while I measured the depth. The night my sister called, something in me broke, but not in the way he hoped. It wasn't tears. It was clarity. I didn't scream. I didn't confront him. I smiled when he walked past me with his suitcase, claiming a conference. I kissed him goodbye, tasting the lie on his lips, and I began to build my plan. Revenge doesn't come from fire. Fire burns too fast. Revenge is ice. It waits, it hardens, it cuts. First, the bank accounts. I moved quietly, one transfer at a time, shifting joint assets into a trust under my name. I studied the law like scripture, learning which strings to pull and which to leave slack. By the time he realized, his empire of numbers would already belong to me. Second, his reputation. I saved everything. Screenshots, flight manifests, hotel bookings, the photos my sister took discreetly at the airport. Proof layered upon proof, a noose made of facts. Third, the stage. A woman like him thrives on image, so his destruction had to be public, undeniable, final. Weeks passed. He came home from his trips smelling of airport whiskey, leaving his lies like cigarette ash across the carpet of our life. I played the dutiful wife, warm meals, soft voice, eyes that pretended not to see. Inside, I sharpened every blade. The night came sooner than he knew, a charity gala. He insisted I attend, his trophy on his arm. I wore black silk, my war paint. He introduced me to donors with that false smile, the same one he gave me when I was 19. I'd let him bask. I'd let him believe. Then I struck. One by one, I handed envelopes to the board members, to his partners, to his closest friends. Each contained evidence, photos, messages, receipts. My sister's sworn statement, the truth. The room turned cold around him. Whispers became stares. His smile faltered, cracked, collapsed. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't need to. I simply stood at the microphone and said, "This is the man I married. This is the man you trusted. Decide for yourselves who he is." Silence can be louder than any scream. That night, it was deafening. After that, the unraveling was quick. His company dropped him. His mistress abandoned him when the money dried up. His friends stopped answering his calls. And when the divorce papers arrived, clean and ironclad, there was nothing left for him to cling to. He tried to fight, claimed love, claimed confusion, claimed he was weak. I let him spill his excuses like blood on the floor. None of it mattered. He had already bled himself dry. The house became mine, the accounts became mine, his reputation, ashes. The last time I saw him, he was standing in the driveway, suitcase in hand, the same way he had 100 times before. But this time, there was no plane waiting, no mistress, no empire, just silence. He looked at me with eyes I couldn't read. Regret? Maybe. Fear? Probably. But he didn't apologize. Men like him rarely do. I watched him go without a word. Revenge doesn't need a curtain call. It just needs silence. And I gave it to him. Now, when the house is quiet, I think back to that phone call, my sister's whisper, my heart splitting open only to harden into steel. People ask me if I miss him. The truth? I miss who I thought he was. But that man never existed. The real man is gone now, buried under the weight of his own deceit. I didn't kill him. I simply held up the mirror and let him destroy himself. And I slept soundly that night, for the first time in years, because justice, when it's earned, is the sweetest lullaby.